Hello, beautiful earth angels. Welcome, welcome. Just hitting go live on Instagram. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Earth Angels Unite, transmission number 87, Crown Chakra. Receive angel thoughts. The crown chakra, also known as the Sahasrara, which means lotus of 1,000 petals, is connected with your brain, your cranium bones, right, the skull, and the nervous system. Your crown chakra is designed to be the home of your claircognizance channel. And claircognizance means clear thought or clear knowing, and supports your direct access to the divine. You will know you're receiving angel thoughts because they will be uplifting and peaceful. So my intention with these transmissions is to create a space of transformation, that you come one person and you leave another person, that you leave transformed. And really to gather together to shine our lights, and by healing the pain, right? Healing the trauma, the issues in the tissues, the wounds. And so when we gather together, we are more powerful. In these transmissions, I'll be sharing teachings from my debut book, Receiving from Your Angels, 4 practices to heal your pain with angel love, and an angel meditation or activation to help you to trust your intuition, to relax and cherish your body, to receive your next level of angelic pain relief. And it's just a delight to be here with you. So thank you so much for those of you who are here live, and those of you who are connecting with the replay. My name is Jill Kempner. I'm an angel coach and author. As an angel coach, what I help my clients do is to heal the pain in their bodies with the love of the angels. And basically, whatever pain or wound or issue in the tissue that you're experiencing, your angels know how to heal it. So when you relax, right, when you calm the monkey mind, when you open your heart and your energy body, you can receive the higher purpose, the deeper meaning of that pain. And through that understanding, through that integration, right, you heal that pain. You heal. That's what angelic pain relief is. And I do this by teaching my clients how to meditate with the angels and give themselves energy work. I really create a beautiful practice that you can do every day. So I'm all about empowering my clients to heal themselves while I support them on that journey. So it's just a pleasure and an honor to share my medicine in that way, and really bring the teachings from my book alive, and put them into action. So that's exciting. Of course, I want to welcome everyone who will be here live today, everyone connecting with the replay, to be surrounded in a circle of unconditional love, empowerment, joy, miracles, and healing energy. Hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. And I'm going to go on Instagram because last time I forgot to pop on Instagram. Okay, no one's there yet. I forgot to go back because I have to change screens to see who's on Instagram. So happy trusting Tuesday. Happy new moon. We are in a new moon cycle right now. So new moons are dark, and we're planting the seeds of new beginnings, right? We're pressing the reset button. And it's kind of perfect that the new moon lines up with a new month, right? The month of September. And here we are, weeks away from the change of seasons, the equinox. Hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. So in this new moon cycle, us earth angels, highly sensitive, highly intuitive souls, empathic souls, are feeling so much, right? All of our intuitive channels are open and receptive. And today we're going to be talking about that intuitive channel of claircognizance. So the moon cycles are really this time of paying attention to all of your senses and your psychic senses. So we are in the 10th chakra of the 13 spiritual chakra system. We've been moving up the chakra channel from the Earth star to now the crown. And, chakras are such an essential part of our energy body anatomy, a really key layer of our energy body. Hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. A key layer of our energy body. Hi, Lauren. Namaste. I see you on IG. Um, excuse me. And, we have evolved, our chakra system has evolved from the 7 rainbow chakras, which are in the 3rd dimension, to the 13 spiritual chakras, which are part of and connected with the 5th dimension, right? So the colors are changing as we, as our energy body ascends, right? Evolves. And so there was something else the angels wanted to say about that. So thinking about your energy, right? These spinning energy centers that run along the length of the spine, the angels call them angel receivers, right? Because they're this portal, this opening where we can receive love and healing and compassion and downloads and all that you need, confidence from the divine, right? From your soul, from your angels, from the ascended masters, and all the helpers and healers, right? There's so many. And specifically, my specific medicine is to help you heal that pain, right? And part of why that's so important to me is because of all the pain I've experienced in this lifetime, the physical pain, the emotional pain, the spiritual pain, right? Physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, karmic, all the layers of pain, and how these practices in my book have, hi, Kate. Good morning. Happy new moon. Welcome. These practices in my book have helped me. I know I was sometime last month, I was kind of doing like a body scan, and I was like, wow, I'm not in any pain right now. And it was just such a gift because I remember struggling with physical pain for years on end. And really was how really the pain that I experienced really was an opening for me, right? Because pain is a portal to channeling this book and sharing the medicine of the practices. So the archangels connected with this chakra are Archangel Uriel and Twin Flame Aurora. Archangel Uriel is the angel of brilliance, of right, brilliant ideas, of claircognizance, of course, right, because the crown chakra angel, and is the angel of and that's sort of where the angel, like the energy of epiphanies can come through, right? The epiphanies, the ahas, and really this like knowing, right? Think of one of Uriel's cards, you know what to do. So it's about that, Uriel works with this energy of just trusting your inner knowing. And then Archangel Jophiel and Christine, Archangel Jophiel being the angel of Aurora, the angel of new beginnings, right? Jophiel, one of my favorite angels, another multidimensional angel, because so many angels have multiple levels of medicine, just like we do, right? We as humans, as earth angels, have multiple levels of our medicine. And so Jophiel is the angel of space clearing, the angel of clairfragrance. So she also works with the throat chakra and those senses. The angel of beauty, the angel of patience. And patience is so perfect that as part of our crown chakra medicine as well, right? Can really bring a balm to the wound of some of the shadows of the crown chakra, which we'll be talking about today. Hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. I'm going to check on Instagram and say hi too. Okay. Hi, welcome. All right. So remember, we're evolving, right? So we went from the 3D color being sort of a purple of violet, to the 5D color, which is actually crystal clear. And one of the ways that's helpful for me in remembering that is that the crown chakra is connected with the storm element, and the storm element is clear quartz, right? Clear quartz, danbarite, phenacite. There's so many amazing crystals that are connected, but the clear quartz crystal, right? And so now, as we've evolved our chakra system, we're now crystal clear up here, which kind of makes sense too. Hi, Lauren. And then again, that storm element will be coming into play. And storm element is all of the elements together. So earth, water, fire, and wind. And the combination of all of those elements creates the storm. And the storm element, right? It brings transformation. And actually, it was interesting and kind of cool. I was creating the meditation yesterday, and there's a little storm energy in there. And then I got the storm element card today. So of all the crystals, I actually got storm because they have the elemental cards in this deck that I use. And so the crown chakra is how you receive direct downloads from your angels. It's the crown chakra that actively receives angel messages and thoughts, and then integrates them through your brain and your nervous system and the other chakras. Isn't that cool? So thinking about the crown chakra, right? Because the Sahasrara, right? The 1,000-petaled lotus, thinking about the crown as this 1,000-petaled lotus, and in all of those petals are your medicine. You can also think about those petals opening up like tiny little antenna, ready to receive divine downloads and angel thoughts and intuitive messages, right? For your highest good and highest healing. Hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. So, and often I'm helping my clients clarify those angel thoughts, right? To receive them and then clarify them and then integrate them and take action on them. Hi, Komisha. Great to see you. So my goal as a coach isn't to empower my clients to receive their own direct downloads, right? Yes, I absolutely receive and share downloads for my clients for sure. But more importantly, I teach you how to receive them for yourself. Some of that has to do in sort of the beginning of the coaching program usually is clearing away the debris, psychic debris, the doubts, the negative thinking, right? The old programming, so that and we need help with that, right? We need assistance to clear out those old programs. And we use energy medicine and crystals and the power of the angels and the archangels to create that space so that you can receive those downloads. Through your daily angel practice, you are cultivating a loving and clear relationship with your own angels. This is such an important part of the work that I do and what I have such a passion for. And again, it goes back to what I said in the beginning. Your angels know how to heal your pain. Whether that pain is physical or emotional, whatever pain you're experiencing, your angels know how to heal it. So I want to come in and say, hey, let me help you heal your angels, right? Let's clear the space. Let's clear the chakras. Let's clear the clairs, right? Let's clear your energy body. So the crown chakra, right, is the highest or last physical body chakra. We're going to move now the next 3 chakras and the final 3 in this offering, right? This journey that we've been on will be spiritual chakras. So this is the top most physical body chakra and is, again, often seen as that 1,000-petaled lotus, right? And each petal contains an aspect of your medicine, your earth angel medicine. I mean, how awesome is that, right? Like your medicine is there in the crown, ready to be activated and integrated, embodied. And so when I was praying this morning about the class, what I heard was, think about the tree. Think about a tree and the importance of, and I'll talk about this again too, but this is coming now, this vision of the tree, right? And we want to have the root energy, the grounded energy, the physicality energy, the earth energy to help us to open up the crown. We don't want to open our crown chakra without being grounded first. And I'll talk a little bit more about that, but I wanted to bring that in. So think about the crown, and actually what's cool is the tree, the top part of the tree that reaches up and all the branches is called the crown. I mean, how perfect is that, right? All right. So we got to talk about claircognizance when we're talking about the crown. Hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. The crown chakra is the home of the claircognizance channel. Claircognizance means clear thought or clear knowing. And it can be a busy channel because we're thinking so many thoughts a day, right? Some research says that we have 6,000 to 7,000 thoughts a day. And other research, which is what I wrote about in my book, because that was what came to me in my research, was 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. Regardless of however many, that's a lot of thoughts, right? So either way, that's a lot of thoughts. And how do we discern between an angel thought and an ego thought? How do we sift through the thousands of thoughts that we're having each day and know which is from our angels, right? Because what did I title this as? I was like, what's the title of this, angels? Receive angel thoughts. So another goal as an angel coach is to help my clients have all 5 of your intuitive channels open and in balance, right? By working on and clearing the energy body, right? We work to create balance and healing flow through all parts of the energy body, right? The roots, our parts, right? Our universe of parts, our chakras, those angel receivers, and then of course our aura, the electromagnetic field around our body. When your energy body is balanced and clear and activated, you will receive and trust those clear angel messages that are coming through each of the channels, right? So the goal is, yes, we want to receive those angel thoughts, but we also want to receive the intuitive messages through the clairaudience, through the clairvoyance, through the clairfragrance, through the clairsentience. So that eliminates the doubt. So that's one piece of it. The more you trust and take action on your angel thoughts, the stronger and more frequent they will become. So let me talk about angel thoughts for a minute, right? These are thoughts. These are some of the highest vibrational thoughts available to us. And we know when we're having an angel thought because we're feeling uplifted, energized, enlightened, joyful, right? Anything else, right? If we have a thought that makes us feel heavy or tired or anxious or irritable or stressed, right? We know that's the ego. We know that's old programming. Actually, I had to tell you this right now because the angels are bringing it. One of my cards today. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. My personal reading for myself, for my fuel of grace this month, was 31, take control of your thoughts. And I thought, of course. And I felt my mind, after a long Labor Day weekend and all the things that happened kind of going all over the place. And I did take control of my thoughts. I brought in all these beautiful thoughts that raised my vibration. So thank you for that, angels. So we want to increase the frequency of the thoughts, of the angel thoughts, right? We want to have more angel thoughts so we can bring these healing, high vibrational thoughts into our system. So as a child, I had really intense claircognizance. And I would just know all these things, and the adults around me would always say well, how did you know that? And I was like, I really don't know how I knew that, but I said it with such conviction, with such clarity with such like confidence, that it was like, yeah, this is true, and well, where did I learn this from? Right. I knew that as a kid, I hadn't learned that in school, or I hadn't learned it from my parents yet, but it was like this knowing. And I did not know I had clear cognizance when I was a child. I didn't know until I started studying about the energy body and studying the intuitive channels. I was like, oh my gosh, that was clear cognizance. And I write a little bit about that in my book. So there's several shadows of the every chakra, right? We're talking about all this high vibrational energy of the crown chakra, right? Being able to receive divine downloads and brilliant ideas and angel thoughts. And where all of our medicine is, right? Our medicine is also in our soul star chakra and our earth star chakra as well. But one of the biggest shadows of the crown, and truly our biggest wound, is the illusion of separation, right? Is separation, feeling separate from source. This is the core wound that everyone struggles with, right? If you're human. So as an angel coach, through your daily devotional practice, that's what I call it in my book. I call it the DDP, right? The daily devotional practice. I've started to call it the angel practice. So I sometimes use those synonymously. I help you to rebuild that sacred relationship with your angels. That is your birthright, right? One of the things that we do is we reconnect you with your source connection, right? With your connection to God, your connection to the divine. So when you learn to slow down each day and consciously relax, and receive your angel's love, you slowly heal that wound of separation. I remember, and I say this with great compassion for myself, that there was a time, I almost don't want to say it because it's so intense, but because I don't feel that anymore, but I hated God. I went through such hardship as a child, I had a very stressful and traumatic childhood. And, I did what children do, right? We blame. And why not blame, the unseen, all powerful force of the universe for all of my, pain and issues in the tissues. And it took me a very long time to rebuild that connection to my bridge, right? Back to source and feeling that sense of oneness. That's one of the things about the crown chakra, right? It has this alignment with oneness and unity consciousness. Right? So the ego divides, separates, the soul unites, the angels unite, right? Because they're those bridges of light. I love that. Thank you, angels. So you'll know if a message is from the angels, right? How it feels in your body. We talked about this when we talked about clairsentience. I think I really talk about this with each intuitive channel, because as we're learning how to build the intuition, trust the intuition, keep it open to the divine, we realize that they're all working together, right? The chakras are all working together. Our clairs are all working together. So even though we separate them out, right? And we're talking now about clear cognizance, right? That clear thought, that clear knowing. They all work together. Each intuitive channel works together. So when we get an angel thought, how do we know it's an angel thought? We're going to know by how it feels in our body, right? Back to that feeling that we were talking about, uplifted, encouraged, joyful, peaceful. You'll know if a message is from the angels by how it feels in your body, how it opens your heart, and how others respond to your vibration. How interesting is that? They had me write that and read it. The crown chakra aligns us with miracle mindedness, right? This is where we're bringing in the miracles. I also do believe the heart chakra, right, is another place that we're creating and manifesting miracles. oneness, and unity consciousness. So another shadow of the crown uh, that we humans struggle with, right, is negativity. Ah, hello, say hi if you're here. I'm gonna check on Instagram again. Okay. Welcome, welcome. And that leads to hopelessness and despair and even paranoia, right? Of the thousands or tens of thousands of thoughts we have each day, many of them are negative and they don't serve us. So when we work closely with our angels, they will help to activate your crown chakra. So you're receiving those angel thoughts, those high vibrational thoughts. Negativity is normal, right? It's nothing, and it's a deep groove that many of us earth angels get stuck in. It's when we judge ourselves for the negativity. It's when we beat ourselves up for being negative. That's what adds fuel to the flame, right? Fuel to the fire. We have to just say, oh, there's a surrender card that says something about releasing negativity. And it says, let the thought come in. Thank you for sharing, and then shift to the positive thought. Actually, I need angels to help me find my surrender deck. I can't find it. I think when we redid the kitchen, I moved it somewhere. So I help my coaching clients to consciously release those non-serving and negative thoughts and negative programming, not by exiling it or rejecting it, but by facing it and purposefully releasing and transforming it. And that's when where the energy medicine comes in. So the crown chakra is designed to vibrate with illumination and hope and enlightenment. So it is like literally like what a crown is like, right? That royalty, right? Feeling like royalty. And again, there's that strong connection between the roots and the crown, like thinking of like a tree. So the ancient ones strongly suggest that you open and balance the lower chakras before expanding the crown chakra too wide open. Because this will keep you from spinning out and maybe possibly even having a spiritual crisis. If your crown chakra is way open and you're not grounding or grounded, you may experience even a psychotic break or paranoia, or just be stuck in the addiction to spirituality as an escape from reality. Ooh, so we're not using these higher vibrational energies to escape our pain. We are working with the high vibrational energies to transform the pain, right? We're turning the pain into peace. We're turning the wound into wisdom with the help of the angels, with the help of the practices in my book. So any imbalances associated with organs or body parts of the crown chakra, right? The anything connected with the crown chakra, right? And issues there, right? Issues in the tissues connected with the crown chakra. That's right. That's a shadow. That's an imbalance. So anything with the brain issues, traumatic brain injury, like my brother had, nervous system disorders, even certain autoimmune issues, right, can be crown chakra imbalances or shadows of the crown chakra. And what does that mean? It means that here's what it means. And it's, again, there's no judgment from the angelic realm. That's why I love working with them. It's understanding that there's a spiritual meaning, a spiritual understanding, a higher meaning or purpose to that specific issue in the tissue. And that working with the crown chakra consciously, purposefully, intentionally can create some balance, some healing for that specific issue. So I hope that's helpful in hearing that. So before we meditate, there's one more I wanted to talk about. There's a couple other shadows, but another shadow that feels important to name is the shadow of guilt. And we can have mom guilt, Catholic guilt, survivor's guilt. Name another one if it's popping into your head. And I've worked on releasing the energy of guilt. I have to share this. When I was a child, I thought that everybody felt a certain amount of guilt. And there was a lot of guilt in my family. My mom struggled with it. I feel like my father struggled with it for a lot of different reasons. We were poor and didn't have a lot of familial support or financial support or emotional support. So again, it was a stressful childhood. And then of course, went into my father being, murdered when I was 11, and then just all the trauma around that. And and I felt a tremendous sense of guilt. I had forgotten about this because I've cleared so much of it, that somehow I was responsible for my father's death, because I had this thought. I completely forgot about this. What the thought was something like, what would it feel like to have one parent? And then and I had the thought once, twice, I don't know how many times, I now know it was sort of my soul preparing me for it. But as a child, because we blame, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like partially responsible for this, for his death. I also felt guilty that I wasn't there that day. I had spent 2 nights in a row at my friend's house. I mean, I know I was protected from so many things by the way it all unfolded. But and then I had also felt guilty that our lives got a little more stable, a little more balanced after my father passed away. And I felt tremendous guilt for that. So I could go on about the guilt, right? It was actually what I wrote. I had forgotten about all those guilts because I've cleared a lot of it with the energy of innocence and working with the angels. But what I more currently am struggling with is survivor's guilt. I have 3 of my immediate family members that I was born into this life with before, of course, my husband and my children and his extended family, our extended family. My 3, the 4 of us, 3 of them are on the other side. And so I have some survivor's guilt that I'm still clearing. It's all kind of wrapped up with PTSD and bleh, I'm working on it. So it's a sacred journey to reclaim your innocence and your joy, and working with Uriel and Jophiel and your crown chakra consciously and purposefully can bring in just so much healing. So I hope it's helpful in hearing some of the personal things, because I know that can be part of the healing. And so because I've done so much healing on guilt, I am always ready to help a client transform that. Really, there's so many energies that I've experienced intensely, viscerally, on many levels. And through the power of IET and angel Reiki and the crystal healing and the practices in my book, really can transform any energy that you're struggling with. And if you clear it from the energy, right? If you clear it from the emotional, the mental and the emotional, before it gets to the physical, which is hard to do, but we can do it, you can prevent a lot of issues in the tissues from manifesting physically. So thank you for that awesome download, angels. I have a beautiful piece of danbarite here I want to show you because I'm really vibing on this danbarite here. It's got kind of that hexagonal shape. And there's a slight little pink hue. It's not coming up really perfectly in this, but this piece of danbarite is buzzing our crown chakras open. So let's, oh yeah, thank you, angels. Before we meditate, I will, if you're interested in, thank you, angels, hiring me as your angel coach, learning how to receive love from your angels through all of your chakras, through all of your clairs, I would love to be a part of your journey. I have something called a breakthrough conversation. It's a free conversation over Zoom. And, in that conversation, what I help you do is get clear about the fuel, right? Your highest vibrational fuel that can support you in transforming that pain, and also share what your angels are saying about that pain, the angelic perspective of your pain. And then if we're a good fit, I share the details of my coaching program. I have a 3-month program. I have a 6-month coaching program. And then, of course, I have so many other wonderful offerings and classes as well. I am going to be leading a book group based on the practices in my book. We're actually going to read the book together. and then go through. It's going to be very intentionally connecting with the practices in the book and talking about your personal experience, what you heard, what you saw, what you felt. I want you to share with each other and with me, and then bring in the angels, right? The angel download. So it's really going to be a transformational experience. This isn't just like, let's read the book and talk about it. We're really going to experience healing and transformation. I actually called it, I was trying to think of the name of it, what's called Receiving from Your Angels Book Group and Healing Circle, right? Because it's going to be healing on many, many levels, because that's my medicine, right? I'm a healer and an energy healer, first and foremost. So that starts October 10th, 10/10, of course. It's Thursday evenings. It's a 6-week class, but there'll be a 1 week break. So it'll be 7 weeks total, but 6 weeks of connecting and reading my book together. So if you're interested, all that information's on my website. Please, angels, remind me to put the link in the in the comments as well. All right, my dears, let's enter our crown chakra temple. I cannot wait to do this together. So let's breathe. And just let your breath anchor you into this present moment, into your body, into your heart, and onto the earth. See and feel those roots of light flowing through your legs, out of the soles of your feet, through the Earth Star chakra, all the way to the heart of the earth. And as your roots move through the earth, they connect with all of the storm element crystals, especially clear quartz and dambarite, also feeling phenacite and seraphinite. And feeling Mother Earth connect with her heartbeat in deep, deep gratitude. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you. We love you. We bless you. We see you. We deeply appreciate you and your medicine. We are here to serve you. Breathe and connect with your heart, the gateway of your angel's love. As you find yourself devoting, I am devoted to receiving clear angel thoughts from my angels. Opening your heart to your angel's love. Aligning your mind with divine mind. And one more time, I am devoted to receiving clear angel thoughts from my angels. In this moment, pause, breathe, and receive your angel's love and devotion for you. So, as you breathe, stepping to the foot of the crown chakra temple, and it is very majestic, very ethereal, and there's a lot of clear quartz, right? It's almost like the crown chakra temple is made of clear quartz, right? The steps, the floors, the walls, the chambers, the altar, all made of clear quartz. And so walking up the steps of the temple, feeling this sense of royalty, of divine discernment, of clarity, of illumination. And as you step to the temple doors, Archangel Uriel and Aurora, Jophiel and Christine there, gently, lovingly opening the doors wide to the crown chakra temple. And we invite all of the angels and guardian angels, these amazing archangels of the crown chakra, Archangel Uriel and Aurora, Jophiel and Christine, and all the angels that love you unconditionally to be here now. Feel their loving presence as you enter the temple. And notice what you see, what you feel, the angel saying how you feel as you enter your own crown chakra temple. And I'm just giving you some of what I see and feel, but please trust yourself, your intuition, your divine downloads, your inner knowing and inner wisdom. And that's what I feel in the crown chakra temple, is this like pulsation of wisdom. It's like being buoyed or held in divine wisdom is the best way, in the sense of enlightenment. And it's such an uplifting energy. It feels so good. So good. And right away, there is some storm energy that comes in. And it's interesting because you are so safe, so comfortable as the crown chakra is cleansed with this storm. So it's gentle. Think about it as like this refreshing energy that comes in, right? So this cleansing storm rolls in, washing away the negativity, right? The rain washing away the negativity, the wind cooling those racing and raging and anxious thoughts, right? You feel so safe. Yes, the rain cleansing the crown, making way for fresh divine downloads. And there's even some light. It's interesting. The lightning comes through, but it's not like there's nothing to be scared of. The lightning isn't going to hurt or harm, right? It's bringing these divine downloads, these brilliant ideas, these angel thoughts. It's like the angel thoughts on this bolt of lightning, lighting up and illuminating the whole space, the vastness of the crown chakra temple. And again, as many of the temples, I often see them sort of circular, and there's all of these beautiful chambers that you can enter. And so we're entering well, it's interesting because often we're at the altar. But we're entering a chamber. So the angel's inviting you to enter the chamber that you are guided to. And I'm hearing clarity. So there's clarity and illumination and miracle mindedness and enlightenment and hope and innocence and joy. So they're really guiding you to enter the temple, the chamber within your crown chakra temple that you're being guided to. And in there, you will relax. So soften all the muscles from the bones. And the storm has passed. And then there's a beautiful rainbow. So you see this gorgeous rainbow as you rest in this healing chamber. And I'm feeling clarity. And of course, there's all this beautiful clear quartz. There's the crystals that are connected with that medicine and with that energy of the chamber that you entered. And you're guided to rest and you can lay down or sit, whatever you're being guided to. And as you relax, we activate the energy body. So physical relaxation, softening the muscles from the bones, letting all go of all the tension in the body, activates and energizes your roots, your energetic roots. So you feel so grounded, so safe as we expand into higher realms of consciousness. Breathe and welcome emotional relaxation. Knowing there's room for all of you, all of your feelings, emotions, and parts are loved and welcomed. Right? There's no part of you that you have to exile or hide, reject, or judge. And as your emotions calm, your body can let go even more. Breathe and welcome mental relaxation. So breathe from the roots to the crown. And exhale from the crown down, let go. Inhale clarity from the roots to the crown, opening the mind. Clearing the mind. Exhale from the crown down like a French press, squeezing out all that negativity, all the old programming. And one more time, inhale from the roots to the crown like a tree, opening up, reaching to the light, expanding to those angel thoughts, exhaling from the crown down like a French press, squeezing out all the shadow, all the separation and illusion and despair and negativity. Let it go. Beautiful. Breathe. And as your mind relaxes, the chakra temples open. So feel the connection of all the chakras as you reside in the healing chamber in your own crown chakra. That's floating clear quartz crystal castle is what it looks like. Temple castle. And then welcome spiritual relaxation. Just surrender. Surrender that pain, that wound. And I'm just feeling like I'm surrendering negativity, hopelessness, and negativity. So I just feel that being surrendered into the arms of my angels. And you let go, whether it's judgment or negative programming or the illusion of separation, whatever it is, whatever shadow, guilt. Yes, the angel said guilt. They reminded me of that. Creating space for grace, trusting divine timing and divine order. Breathe as we welcome the medicine of release and lead with your heart. The medicine of receive and trust your intuition. So feeling safe to release that negative programming, that fear of being separate from the divine, knowing that you are a beautiful soul, a divine being, having a human experience, and feel the compassion that's coming in from Uriel and Jophiel. So Uriel comes to the crown and places the hands there, his hands there, and fills you with innocence and joy. So welcoming that into your body. It's receiving the innocence and joy, letting go of the guilt and despair. And it just happens, right? We release to receive, we receive to release. And that spiritual relaxation activating your auric field. Thank you, angels. And then seeing so they're showing me two things. They're showing me the petals, the 1,000-petaled lotus of your personal crown chakra that Uriel is working on, opening, 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 opening. And then the petals of the crown chakra temple opening, almost like when we open up like the planetarium, right? And you look up into the open sky. So that's opening up to the divine downloads, to the highest vibrational angel thoughts available for you that will heal that pain, heal that wound, heal that issue in the tissue. Trust what you see, feel, hear, know, sense, and smell, receiving this energy of patience, Jophiel, around your aura, and she's blessing your aura with this energy of patience, patience with the crown chakra opening, patience with the negative programs releasing, patience with the next level of illumination and enlightenment. And she's just blessing each layer of your aura with patience as Uriel is on your crown, expanding and opening up your gifts with clarity and illumination and hope, angels of hope, angels of innocence, angels of illumination surrounding you now. And the petals, right, turning into these of your crown chakra temple, opening up to brilliant ideas, to epiphanies, to miracle mindedness, to divine downloads. And it's like each one are kind of coming in like a lightning bolt and going directly into that wound. And I'm feeling them come in like sort of intensely in a lot of different places, my throat, my gut. Um, so notice where these lightning bolts of inspiration, these lightning bolts of brilliance and illumination and healing and hope are coming into your physical body. You don't have to understand anything right now. Just let yourself receive. I safely release ancestral guilt and negativity as I welcome angelic innocence and joy to cleanse my crown and my body, mind, and spirit. I graciously receive hope, wisdom, and illumination from my angels. And so what I'm feeling, seeing is all the angels, Uriel and Aurora, Jophiel, and Christine, rewiring your brain as you're blessed with miracle mindedness. I am always expecting a miracle. I am open to miracles. I am one with miracle mindedness. So this miracle mindedness filling the brain, filling the nervous system, which feeds the musculoskeletal system and all the organs. And just receive, receive, receive. And as we bring our hands to our hearts, we ask, what lesson am I learning from this pain, from this guilt, this negativity, this despair? What am I learning? And even just asking that, even if you don't get the answer right now, trust the divine timing of this answer. What is the deeper meaning of this pain? What am I learning? And let yourself receive it through all the intuitive channels. I trust my inner knowing. I fully trust my claircognizance channel. I fully trust my claircognizance. I fully trust my claircognizance. And so stepping into the center of your crown chakra, coming out of that chamber and stepping into the center of the crown chakra temple where the altar is, all the angels surrounding you, filling you with illumination and hope and joy, and knowing that you can return to this sacred space by returning to your breath. So we bow to each other. We dedicate all the healing that you received today to all our relations in all directions of time. Feel, see, know, and trust. Your angels are bowing to you with so much love and devotion and compassion as we seal our inner journey with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. Well, that was amazing. You are all so awesome. I swear I could spend so much time hanging out in the chakra temples. Isn't this fun? How is it that you are fully trusting and receiving your claircognizance, guardian angel message? Love this. Take a step back. My favorite, I love this card for so many reasons, but one of the reasons is What is for you will not go by you. And I feel it's Jophiel and the energy of patience, to have patience with the mirror, stepping into your next level of miracle mindedness, stepping into your next level of receiving angel thoughts and being able to take action on them. So taking a step back, relax, reflect, review, rewind, right? Rejuvenate before stepping forward. So really trusting. Also, the angels saying personally, for me, one of my cards was hydration, drinking a lot of water, right? Making sure that you're fully resourced so that physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, so that you can be able to not only receive that angel thought, but be able to take action on it. Also take a step back from that despair, from that hopelessness, from that negativity, from that judgment, right? Those old programs, from the guilt, right? Take a step back from the pain body and step into, right, that angel thought and what it feels like in your body, how other people respond to you when you're having that angel thought. So I hope that's helpful without me looking at the whatchamacallit. And I also feel like he's holding this it's so interesting, because if you look at the crown, look at this, thank you, angels. They're like, look at the picture. I'm like, yeah. Because the image has a whole nother level of healing, right? Look at this blue light, right? It's just totally open. This is what it's like when your crown chakra is totally open and you are receiving divine downloads and angel thoughts and epiphanies. Isn't that cool? Like, look at how open he is, right? And there's no like pushing, there's no striving, there's no pressure. It's just this open flow of divine downloads coming through. So anyway, excited to see how all of this unfolds for you in the next couple of weeks. Feel free to share and put comments and all the things. I do send this offering. I send this free class directly to your inbox if you're on my newsletter. So you can go to my website, jillkempnerhealing.com, and that's where the information for the breakthrough conversation is, right? That says free conversation. And on the bottom of every page of my website, you can sign up for my newsletter. So I will see you all soon. Thank you so much. I'll be back next week which I think is 9/10 already. Oh my gosh, this year is going to fly by. For the causal chakra, the halo. So excited about that. Really powerful chakra that's actually intimately connected with the crown. I was going to put them together, but then the angels told me to separate and give every chakra their own class and their own meditations. We could enter the temple. And I thought, oh yes, you're smarter than me. All right, angels, earth angels, I love you. I'll see you soon. Namaste.